Is it time to raise taxes to pay for the COVID-19 massive increase in government spending? Clearly not. Clearly not. The first thing that I find actually quite amusing is the fact that the same people that say that deficits don't matter and that now it is the time to borrow and that now is the time in which governments should increase their deficits and increase spending, they say that they have to increase taxes to pay for it. But they don't pay for it because the first thing that happens is that the belief that hiking taxes will generate more revenues is simply false. Hiking taxes will make it more difficult for companies to invest, to generate employment, will make it more difficult for the companies that have been able to survive this difficult crisis to strengthen further, which are the ones precisely that we should be helping. Because with a lot of the spending, what we have seen is that governments have perpetuated excessive spending that came from before COVID-19, plus subsidizing low productivity sectors and even bailing out companies that were in trouble before COVID-19, and all of that money then to raise taxes to the efficient, to the high productivity sectors, to the ones that actually survived. It is a double negative, and it does not generate either the revenues to reduce the deficit or the improvement in the economy. How do we solve a massive increase in debt like the one that we have seen in 2020? First, prioritizing spending. Governments cannot just say, oh, this is what we spent in 2019, we've added a lot more, and then we've added even further. Because the constant increase in government absorption of resources from the economy is generating a poorer growth with weaker productivity. The second thing is to have a tax system that attracts capital, that attracts investment, that attracts employment. Those things don't happen if you increase taxes precisely to the companies that have done relatively well in this crisis. Third, and more important, the ones that say that hiking taxes will help reduce the deficit are simply lying, because hiking taxes, if they generate more revenue, will be used as a subterfuge to increase spending even more. Deficits are not a consequence of low taxes. Deficits are a consequence of high government spending. Thank you very much.